The boy huffed and puffed and swatted flies as he climbed the hill, pulling on the rope. He stumbled on the uneven ground, a pile of grit and gravel collected in the toe of his shoe. He could not stop to empty out his shoe, nor could he stop to rest, because he did not have the time. It was getting late in the afternoon, and there was a chance the gorilla would be missed. He hoped he would not be missed until at least tomorrow, which would give him time. He jerked on the rope. He'd have to reach the top of the high hill very soon, or the gorilla was going to fall down and go to sleep right where he was. "Come on," he said encouragingly to the gorilla, who looked at him with dreamy yellow eyes. He had been talking to him soothingly all the way, but the gorilla was drowsy from the medicine the zookeepers had given him, and did not reply except to grunt sluggishly deep in his throat. He hoped to have better luck with him when he woke up tomorrow. All around them now were trees and grass and vines, and he hoped the scenery was pleasing to the gorilla. It was pleasing to him, and he was himself a person who did not need trees and grass and vines. There was a faint drone from the direction of the highway as cars whizzed to and fro around the outer edges of the zoo. They sounded, he thought, like wasps or big flies, as he swatted at the gnats that were hanging around his face. Behind him he felt a tugging on the rope as the gorilla cleared the air in front of his face too, but with a sluggish, petulant swipe, and his black plastic eyelids had started to droop. The boy within the gorilla was young and very lean, with exceptionally black skin that seemed to curve white around his bones. The skin of his face was stretched out by the pointed severity of his cheeks, and this flattened his nose, which was broad and rounded at the tip. There was a wistful gentleness in his face, an effortless grace in the erect way he held his head. It was not apparent in his stride what he had suffered. Those first days at the zoo, when he stood crying in front of the gorilla cage, had left no lines of agony on his face. The hour of his deliverance was not stamped forever on his forehead. When he embraced the God that others, his mother, had chosen for him.